You guys, are you trapped working in your business instead of actually working on it? Because every single process is locked inside your head. Well, today I'm actually going to show you a secret AI workflow that literally clones your brain into visual step by step playbooks so you can finally delegate and scale. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Alrighty, so ladies and gentlemen, as stated, welcome back to the channel. I would like to introduce you to none other than Venngage. You heard that correct. But more importantly, once you check out the link down below, very important, make sure you guys use this special code. But not only that, you guys, I need you guys to understand that once you officially get yourselves going, you're going to be able to sign up and then you're going to log in. So technically, you guys can see this is exactly what it looks like on the dashboard, all right? So technically, you guys, we're talking about this is a great operations kit, especially for founders. Now, as you guys already know, I mean, the core challenge nowadays, very important you guys understand this, but technically for most visionary founders, the biggest bottleneck today is having every vital process locked inside their head, or let's say locked inside of your head. Trying to delegate without clear documentation leads to errors and a micromanagement. All right. So today I would like to introduce you once again. We have a solution from Venngage. So technically, you guys, we're actually going to be using AI as a visual translator for mental workflows. You heard that correct. Plus, if you check the description, as I briefly mentioned, and use the code AI Brain 50, you can actually get 50% off of the annual premium or business plan to do this yourself. All right. So if we dive down into it, as mentioned, you guys, you're going to see over here, we have designs, we got templates, we got team designs, team templates, managed brand, and we even have managed team. And you guys will see that we actually have quite a few things. All right. Which is actually pretty cool. Okay. So if we go ahead and dive right into this, I want you guys to understand that they have what is known as an AI Flowchart Generator. So if we actually kind of pop this up right here, you guys will actually see we have the products, we have the AI, so a whole bunch of AI stuff right here, right? So, which is great, the AI design generator, okay? So there's a lot of important things that you can actually dive down into here. So for example, right here, we have the AI flowchart generator, and we're actually just gonna go ahead and try this out, okay? So I want you guys to understand, I mean, technically, this is gonna give you a bird's eye view of your business. So we're talking about the brain. So what you're gonna do here is you're actually just gonna go ahead and put a little prompt, and in this case, this is what we're doing, right? So we're actually going to go ahead and click right here, and you guys are going to see how this works, all right? So the AI will instantly build if then, let's say, logic visually, turning a complex mental process into a clear, mapped out path. You heard that correct, you guys. So you guys can actually see over here on the left that it's going to do everything that you basically wanted to do. Not only that, there's a good chance that it will probably ask you some questions or possible. And if not, then you're good to go. So you guys can actually see, I mean, it's already automated the whole flowchart process right here, you guys, right? So this actually looks really cool. And I want you guys to understand it, okay? So I have to admit, I do like this and I like it a lot, all right? And then after that, you guys, I want you guys to understand, I mean, we can even do another one. So for example, all right, so this is the flow charts, okay? But let's say we want to do instructions, right? So we have AI instructions generator. Once again, you go up here to AI and you guys will see that there's a lot of important things, all right? So we're going to go ahead and put a little, information into the prompt, right? So we're going to put a prompt. So we're going to go right here and we're going to click on generate. So once again, you guys, I want you guys to understand that the AI, it is turning the abstract flowchart into a concrete executable document that anyone on your team can perfectly follow. All right. So very important. So once again, on the left, you guys can see it's kind of working its little process. It's got the to do, and maybe it might ask some questions and maybe it not, right? Maybe it won't. Okay. So I want you guys to understand, I mean, overall, you guys, this right here, It is really, really, really good. All right. So let's just kind of give it a few seconds here and actually see what it pops up. All right. Okay, so there you guys can see it right here. Virtual Assistant SOP, customer satisfaction phase, right? So checklist, verify order status, checklist, draft notification, checklist, send confirmation, and checklist, update CRM logs. So I have to admit, you guys, I absolutely love this, okay? Which is really, really, really cool. Alrighty, so ladies and gentlemen, once you go through that overall process, let's say you want to take some time to think, right? You can actually go back to your dashboard and you can see that there are a whole bunch of designs, right? You can actually see all of the designs that you've been working on, that your team's been working on, or whomever. In this case, let's actually go back to this one really quick just so I can show you guys exactly how this works. Over here on the far left, you do have these AI tools. There's actually quite a bit of AI tools. Yeah, brand kit where you can actually change, there's some logos here. Not only that, you could change like the fonts, you can change the colors, you can even change the style of the font, right? Not just the size. Down here, you have AI tools. So there's a lot of important ones. If you actually click right there for the AI designer, there's going to be a lot of different things that you can actually type in here. So for example, I want to make a forest green for success paths and amber for decision points, right? So we can actually implement this and you guys will see that this will actually change. Not only that, you guys, but let's say you want to make this simple and easy for someone who is actually a new hire, right? So there's actually a lot of different things that you can actually do here. So it's refining the colors, revising the color assignment, implementing color coding. So it's probably going to take probably just a few seconds here. But if we actually wait for this to get done, we can actually go ahead and put in our next little question or task, I guess I should say, for the AI assistant to do, right? So once you guys to understand, I mean, as mentioned, there's a lot of important stuff. We got the brain kit, right? Let's cancel that, my bad. But you got the brain kit, AI tools, you got templates, text, icons, images, elements, charts, projects. There's just so much here. Not only that, but you can even see what your team has been doing. And I'll show you that here in just a few seconds. Okay. So after waiting literally just kind of like a few minutes, it finally updated and you guys can clearly see that. So I have to admit, this does look pretty cool. But as mentioned, let's go ahead and see if we can actually simplify this for a new hire, right? So for someone who is literally just starting, we want them to be able to read this and understand exactly what they need to do. Okay, so you guys can see, I mean, it did kind of change here just a little bit. Update the main title to be more direct, okay, and welcoming. We got rewrites, okay, so you guys can see it's asking us, to approve this. So we're actually going to go ahead and do that. Once again, it just kind of takes a few seconds, and that is literally all you have to do here, okay? So we just kind of clicked approved. It's revising, and it's going to update some stuff as mentioned right here on our little flow chart, right? Our instructions, whatever you like to call it. Alrighty, so you guys will see right here, we have the title change, new hire guide, customer notifications. They actually updated quite a bit here, which is pretty cool. All right. Now, something else I want to go ahead and talk about. Let's see if we can just kind of like generate like an icon. So let's go ahead and see if we can actually do that real quick. We can actually describe what we want. We're going to put generate a custom system action icon. Not only that, you guys, but once this icon kind of appears, I want you guys to understand that you can actually click on it, right? And it's going to be able to duplicate for you, which is actually pretty cool, right? So let's just do something like this, right? And just want you guys to understand, I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do, okay, which is actually pretty cool, right? So you can actually duplicate this as you guys can see, right? So, which is pretty cool, all right? So something else, let's say, as I kind of mentioned earlier, let's say you have a team, right? Let's say you have a team and let's say you want to see exactly everything that they're doing, right? Once you guys understand, it's pretty easy and simple. If you go up here to File, you guys are going to see you can go right here to what is known as accessibility. You're going to click on that and you're going to click right here, check accessibility. And technically, you guys, what's going to happen is that you're going to be able to check the design, right? And you guys can see right here, 12 issues detected. So obviously we care about making this accurate, but you can actually see everything here. Not only that, but you can see everything that your team has done, what they're doing, what they need to work on. For example, like text size, you can see it's failed. You can actually change a whole bunch of things here, right? Go to fulfillment dashboard, right? You guys could see that right here. So a lot of different things. You can actually kind of like mark it as complete. Color contrast. You could check it, I mean, there's a lot of different things here, which is actually pretty cool. It says right here, normal text, right? Large text. You can check color contrast, right? So you can actually go through these. You can see a whole bunch of these like kind of need reviews and stuff like that. So you can actually check these and just kind of go through them, right? Which is actually pretty cool. Okay. So other than that, you guys, I mean, once again, you guys, I mean, you could turn literally a messy one-person show into a scalable automated system by generating a complete operations playbook. Okay. Once again, we got a flowchart, right? SOP document, right? You can do all this within minutes, as you guys have already seen. Like it's easy and simple. Alrighty, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Stop micromanaging and start scaling your operations. Check the links in the description below to automate your delegation today. And be sure to use that code. We're talking AI Brain 50 to get 50% off of your annual plan. I'll be sure to leave that in the description as well. And also, please don't forget to tag at Venngage Vids when you build your first playbook. Also, be sure to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, leave a comment, and stick around for the next video.